Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. You're watching In Deep on the Delta. This is the weekly Delta fishing report for the week of February 17th. And I'm out on the Delta fishing today with Alan Fong. And when you're out with Alan, you talk about the Delta, although you know a little bit more than what's going on in the Delta. But you know, Alan's a legend out here, and I introduced Alan to my show a couple weeks ago, and he's going to be a regular contributor. So we're going to focus on the Delta, stripers and largemouth, and it's I think I've got some good information for you guys, but I want to start off by congratulating the Delta Saints fishing team for their tournament up in Shasta. Looks like you guys did a heck of a job up there. I just want to support you guys and say congratulations, and I hope you guys have a great year in 2022. So with that, Alan, we were out fishing today, stripers. You've been just having really great luck out here. Let's talk about river conditions this week and what they were today and what you're thinking they might happen next week.
Last week the conditions really changed. I've been coming out here every week, and when our nights are in the 30s, then it's a little bit difficult, even though the water temperature warmed up in the 50s. But last week, Sunday, was one of the best days I've had down here in 22, and the water was 49, and then it rose up to 54. But the water, I could see down about 2 feet, and it was green. And we had an awesome day. We caught fish up to 25 pounds. We hooked quite a few. We put another 20 in the boat, the 12, and we lost some big ones. And this is time.
Yeah, and I think we had winds up to 20 miles an hour, maybe 25 out here.
Yeah, so last 2 days it blew 30 mile an hour, and the water, like today when we went, it was off color, and you couldn't see down a foot, and it was brown.
So what you guys should be taking from this is, depending on the weather, it's going to be real weather dependent the next couple of weeks for both stripers and largemouth. If we get a pattern that settles down and we get 75-degree temperatures with no wind, it's going to take a day or two for the water to clear up. And I'm finding similar conditions. Alan's been fishing out north. I've been fishing the central delta. But in a couple of days, we got wind today, but if that wind dies down...
Yeah, usually 2 days, it'll be clear.
Okay. And you're suggesting throwing 5-6 inch swim baits?
Swim jigs, and like I said, I got a new bait I tried out here, and it's actually a stone that works really good.
Yeah, and we didn't have the day that you guys had a few days ago, but we still had, 10 fish today, and had some bites, but it was a fun day for me, and a lot of the reports that I'm getting in the past week, the guys that have been out striper fishing have been catching fish. It hasn't been on fire, but remember, the last couple weeks out here it has just been dead, so this is a ray of hope. Especially for, I think, the largemouth bass. And let's talk about largemouth, because you've been fishing largemouth too. I don't know if I mentioned it, but last week I usually film a report on a Wednesday. I load it up on Thursday. So I shot the video for the report on Wednesday as soon as I got home, and my report last week was not good. It was very, very difficult to catch even 1 or 2 fish out here. As soon as I got home, I started getting reports that people were starting to catch fish. By the time Thursday rolled around and I downloaded the report, everyone seemed to be catching fish. It just turned on like that, and we did have that 70-75 degree temperature. The water, I've gotten up to 57-degree temperatures now. With this wind and the colder nights, it may have dropped down a little bit, but temperatures are rising. You guys are going to find in the central delta probably, I'd say, anywhere from 3 to 6 or 7 feet of visibility, and somewhere around 53 to 56 degree water temps. And the bass, the largemouth, they're just much more active. I've noticed in my fishing, they're picking up everything. You said you were picking them up here on Cincos.
Cincos was good. I could even catch them on the fish trap.
Yeah, and I know you were throwing a lot of chatterbaits. A lot of my fish have come on plastics this week, really dead sticking, but all of the reports I got, I'm going to be throwing some pictures up as we talk here. I mean, people were getting them on punching. They were taking them on lipless. A lot of guys were picking them up on plastics, but it's just across the board. You know, fish what's in front of you. The fish are getting active, and you know, a couple of the tournaments this week, they had, I think, the New Gen had 3 20-pound bags, and that, you know, for the last month or two, it has just been extremely difficult. I mean, there was a tournament one with 4 pounds, a tournament one with 7 pounds, and you know, going from 4 to 7 pounds to over 20 pounds is just amazing. Yeah. So I think we really just need to keep an eye on the weather, and it's time to start hitting the Delta, guys. If we get this next weather pattern in where it's clear for 10 days and it's 75 degrees, it could be on fire. So, Alan, if you're out here, what would your tip of the week be for the Delta?
I'd say pay attention to the weather and watch your water temperatures, and a lot of fish will start to be moving up. I think the next full moon will be a time to go out and catch a big bass.
That's what I was thinking too. The next full moon.
It will be.
Boy, you better be ready to go about 4 days before and 4 days after, and hopefully it's going to be on fire. I want to thank all of you guys that sent me in the reports and the pictures. And I can't say how happy I am for you, because, Alan, I've been getting guys that have been sending me reports all winter, and I mean, it's almost, you can feel their tears through, you know, through their emails and things, and it's been tough. So you guys that are catching fish out there, way to go. Thanks for tuning in again. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you hit the like button. And Alan, you and I are going to have to come out here, and we're going to wreck them. So thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next week.